9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Baby, you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face. You already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. Yeah. You got me thinking about when you were mine. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? Oh, baby, but you're not coming home with me tonight. Oh, no. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Baby, you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Over you. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh.
What is up? What is up? What is up, SFL Nation? Welcome back to SFL Nights with AJ Stryker. Thank you so much for joining me today or tonight or whenever you decided to hit that play button or turn on that radio dial. I really appreciate y'all. And I know that you can tell there's a difference in my voice today. I've been fighting something all week. I don't know what it is, but it seems to attack like your upper respiratory, especially your throat. So um, it's been a tough one, but I've made a promise that I was going to bring the show back today. I made a promise to the guests that are on my show that I was going to make it happen. So as long as y'all don't mind a soft-spoken AJ Stryker, I'll be here to give it to you. All right. Tonight is a special show, so I am dedicating it to mostly the SFLM. The new season is upon us now. Games just happened yesterday. Some teams felt great winning. Some teams suffered, horrible losses. But hey, listen, it's a part of the game. It's week one. You do not know what to prepare for. But tonight, center of attention is the championship game happening between the Canton. Let me go ahead and pull this up too. While I got you. I see y'all in the back. Thank y'all for being here. It's going to be the Canton Classics taking on the Florida Storm. And man, when I tell you, this is going to be one heck of a matchup. I was fortunate enough to do an interview that you will be hearing tonight during the pregame show with a few members from each team. They're really excited about this opportunity that they're have been thrust upon them. Um, and it's interesting hearing their side of things because it's been so much chatter about Canton and Florida and all of that. So it's good to hear from some of the top people in that organization. Um, but just a quick review of well before I even go there, I'm going to bring my next guest up because the show is going to be a little different today. I'm kind of working on a time crunch. So I'm going to hit you with some more tunes before I bring my guests up. But I do want to let you know for Was I Right? So as y'all know, I did not have a show last week. So I was right about both of those games. So that puts me at 100 right and 53 wrong on the season so far. Um, I did make a prediction that Canton was going to win the championship, but after talking to Florida, with that interview with Florida, you know, I may have to recant that, but we'll see. I'm going to hit you with the tunes and I will be right back.
How you doing? What's your name? Never mind, pull up on me in Atlanta. When you hear what I'm putting down, gon' get excited. That fans might need to bring a pamper. Cop a ticket, cop FOMO. Bring your granny with her knees on swole. Chicken a thigh, figured out what better I wake it up on my stage, watch it all unfold. Ho, pick it up, that don't put down. Line up a pot, I'm about to cook now. I took the sauce and dipped with 2 sporks. Came off the noodle, took it to Pound Town. For real. I don't got the pop appeal. I can sip so the pop and chill. Baby, come make the deal. I give you the deal. You can feel in the back of a pop you feel. Now how you wanna get it? Eat it, mean it, mind it, oh. Make you feel it in your pinky toe. Grab the reins, I'm about to make it rain. Hop in the chariot, make it swing low. Done with it, what's next? Stop it now. My mama told me to shop around. Break it down. Shh, be quiet. Shut up, cat's out the bag, meow. Get out the way. When the real come through, them I thought I told you. We been away. I've been minding my biz, cause I've been out the way. Take something that another cause. We make a way. Make a wanna wake up, pull out the cup, hold up the Folgers. I mean, they really got me up. I showed up and never lost composure. I tried to tell you, you can't with him. Even if you was fat, looking slim, I reckon that you could take a dive and swim in the pool with 2. The squares be cool with them. Shut up. Don't be coming around me, acting like a homie when we know you really is a sucker. I know you don't know me, I bet you a phony. Wait, shut up, stop, bring that back like an egg popping hard for the 99. In the 2, thou shalt not do whatever you think you can whenever it's my time. Do it for the damn fine. Feel it, bass all in your stomach. Treble, now don't you run from it. I make that make you wanna get up, say girl, let's make our booty cheeks plummet. I know you love it, fight the temptation, don't rub it. Good music make you say but if you get the urge, wanna splurge, bump on my and tell people you heard it. Get out the way. When the real come through, them I thought I told you. We been away. When they ask for a band, I've been minding my biz, cause I've been out the way. Take something that another cause. We make a way. Get out the way. When the real come through, them I thought I told you. We been away. When they ask for a band, I've been minding my biz, cause I've been out the way. Take something that another cause. We make a way. Get out the.
All right, and we are back. I do have a comment in the chat from Diggy. What's going on, man? It's always good seeing you. Says, hey AJ, glad you're sounding better, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to work on it. When I addressed the team, I did like a little voice message, and when I tell you, it was like bass. It was like deep. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. I am about to bring up my guests, but before I do, I want to go over the scores from last night, SFLM Week 1 action that was upon us. Now, as you can see in yellow, these were my selections prior to the games. I didn't get a chance to actually address them because, of course, I didn't have a show. But as you can see, Philadelphia Cougars took on the Chicago Warriors, where Chicago came up victorious 31 to 10. San Jose Flight battled the Nashville Tempo, and oh my gosh, that was a great game, very close into the end. Nashville wins 31 to 21. Pittsburgh Riverhawks battled the Lexington Miners, where Lexington won 16 to 10, and the Albuquerque Adams battled the Bossier City Steamers, winning 41 to 31. So, it's crazy because I have two of these great coaches with me right now, and they put up some major points. These coaches/owners now have actually been called up to the majors to compete, with the big dogs now. So it's good to see these two individuals, their teams called up. I know they had the passion and the desire to do this, and now they get the chance. So join me in welcoming Corey Minner. He is co-owner co-owner and head coach of Pittsburgh Riverhogs. How are you?
I am doing fantastic, and I'm hoping you get better soon. I mean,
Hey.
that's breaking my heart for you to hear your voice like that.
Oh man, it's okay. We'll be all right. As soon as, but I'll
But I
tell
will
you
say
what.
you do got some like ASMR stuff going on right now with that real soft, low voice.
I Maybe that's gonna be the next thing. I don't know. You know how I'm always looking for different ideas.
SFL SMR.
Yeah, there you go. And my next, oh my gosh, now everybody, I want to let you know that this man that I'm bringing up next is the reason why I am in the league right now. If he never said, "Hey, Ashley," I was actually watching one of my good friends stream, and he was there, and he was like, "I got a game, I got a football game to get to." Now I'm thinking that he's getting ready to go out there and suit up, pad up, and go out there on the field somewhere. So I was like, "Oh, cool. Where is it? Let me go. I want to come watch you." Oh, it's at the SFL. I was like, "What? What the heck is that?" And after that, it's been history. So I want to welcome Mr. Joshua Williams, owner,
What's going
co-owner,
on, AJ?
and head coach of the Albuquerque Adams. I'm good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I hope you get better soon.
Appreciate it, man. Working on it. Working on it. This Arizona tea is helping me.
Well, sip carefully then.
Don't start there won't be nothing. All right. But gentlemen, thank y'all so much for being here and making time for me. First, congratulations for your accomplishment. You wanted to be a part of the SFL as players. Then you wanted to go deeper into it by um, becoming owners and becoming more for your team. Now you're owners of your SFLM Majors team. I want to hear from both of you. How does that feel right now? And I'll start with you first, Corey.
Honestly, it's a little surreal. Um, I'll be straight honest with you. This is something I never thought I'd get to that point. I really didn't ever see myself getting into the ownership realm, but something changed over the past year and a half. And I just wanted to be able to compete on another level within the SFL, but also be able to provide other players with opportunities. So, like, you know what? I talked to my brother, and now we're excited that come season 23, we're gonna be in the mix with the big kids. Like I told you earlier, at the big kids table.
There you go.
Longer the little kids
There
table
you
at
go.
Thanksgiving.
Love it, man. Love it. And Jay.
Honestly, we never thought this day would come. We know we had opportunities in the past, and to finally actually have this opportunity go through, and our team and our seeing our names go to the big leagues, the SFL, it's a blessing. Because me and my brother have been trying for seasons, as people have known, and finally to get that call up and solidify our team to the next stage it's honestly a blessing and an honor. So we're just happy to be here now.
Hey, I know that's right, man. So, and it's funny because, like I was explaining to everybody when I met you, you were a player, you were just, kind of getting into things like that. And now you owner. So it's funny how,
Crazy.
right, a difference, just within a couple of years would make. So let's talk about your games last night, though. I know one of y'all probably don't, maybe not want to talk about it too much, but we got to, bro. I'm sorry.
It's all
So,
good.
Salt on the
indeed,
wound. That's all it is. Salt
it's
on the
week
wound.
one. It's week one,
Oh,
bro.
I know.
Nobody knows what to
Oh,
expect. So
I'm not sweating it.
good. So let's see if I can pull these up right quick. So Albuquerque wins over the Steamers 41-31. So Jay, y'all putting up 41 points, man? I mean, come on.
No, we did not
Tough.
win. We lost.
You wait. Oh shit.
Yeah, it says
I'm,
we lost. Uh, you good? You good?
Oh,
But
I'm telling.
honestly,
my
if
bad,
you
bro.
know the no, it's all good. If you know the history of the Adams week one games, I don't think we've ever won a week one game. If I'll be honest with you, going back to
Hmm.
even our championship runs, we've never won a week one game that I can think of. So it's no big deal. It's always a shot in the dark, learning what your players can do and can't do, and then adjusting from there.
I got you. I got
Bozer,
you.
yeah, Bozer City had a good game plan. They came out, did their thing. They, like I said, hats off to them. They're getting their first franchise win, so nothing but respect for those guys because they definitely put in the work in the off season.
Awesome. Corey, I know what you're sitting over there laughing at. Uh,
I'm just here.
10, 16? What happened? Tell me.
Hey,
The
you know
next
what?
of the
No,
money.
it was just like Mr. Williams said. Um, it's week one. It's game one of the season. You can run your simulations all day long, but until you go up back against an actual created playbook, I mean, you're not going to know what your players can do. And we learned a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have loved to have that win, but at the same time, I saw a lot of great things. I saw a lot of things that we need to work on. That's already being worked out. We're going to definitely come back swinging come Wednesday against Philly. I mean, I'm not. It's we're still in this. It's just one game.
Yes, absolutely. And, I do want that to be known too. Josh, I mean, I'm so sorry. I really thought y'all won that game. I wrote it down like y'all won. My bad, bro. But
Oh no, you're good. It was a back and forth battle for sure. It was a fun
definitely,
game.
definitely. And it seems like for these games, a lot of them were it was like a back and forth um effort. But I want to know how this do you guys look at this as practice right now for when you transition over to the majors? Like, is this kind of like your moment to kind of test things out to see what's going to work so you kind of have a little bit of an advantage um, when you transition up to the majors? I'll start with you first, Josh.
Um, I don't really see it as practice because I've been doing this for so long. It's just more of getting used to my players and, like I said, seeing what they can do. Because once we transition, I know Corey, and that's when we transition to the SFL. That's a whole different type of players that you're gonna have to get all used to again. So yes,
Reach.
to kind of figuring out what playbooks you're going to get used to using, but again, it's different personnel. We don't have a full roster, so it's just kind of adjusting, making those adjustments, and seeing what kind of sticks with you and what your play style is going to be.
Okay. Corey, same sentiment pretty much?
For the most part, I mean, I will admit, I haven't been on the coaching aspect nearly as often as Williams has. Luckily, I got Gino. He's been instrumental. He's actually the head coach for Pittsburgh, and uh, he's just does a phenomenal job. And luckily, being we're still technically in the minor season, I got other great folks like J.W. Hartshorn from CHS giving me guidance. It's a learning process for me because I'm not going to be one of those owners sitting on the side and watching everybody. No, I want to be in there. I want to do it. I want to get my hands dirty. So it's definitely I don't want to say a practice, but just more of getting myself into a rhythm of how I need to approach this. And last night was a great dress rehearsal and painful one, but it was one nonetheless. But it's gonna just keep getting better. It's gonna get better.
Okay. So what are some weaknesses and some strengths that you possess that made you a great pick to be called up to the majors that you feel? And I'll start with you first, Corey. Some strengths and some weaknesses.
I just like to think, one of the strengths that our team has, between me and my brother. I mean, we've been involved for as long as we've been in the league in one form or another. We always like to try to bring something new to the table. Try to up the ante a little bit and see what else we can bring to it. Weaknesses, I'll openly say for me, when it comes to me personally, it's just inexperience as a coach. But like I said, I'm not one to roll over and just let it, be what it is. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to get better. I'm still going to be far behind all the other teams, but I'm going to be getting better. I'm going to improve. And luckily, there's been a lot of great owners and other coaches out there that have, I've talked to, and they've been giving me some thoughts, to think about. And, I take every little bit I can and just got to make it better.
I like that. I mean, because we all have to start. So we all have to be a rookie at some point, right? Or we all have to start from somewhere. So,
absolutely.
Jay, what about you?
I would say our weaknesses are, since we have been doing it so long, it's that retraining process of a whole new system. So getting used to a whole new system and finding out what the AI likes, because there's a lot of things that you find out real quick that once you put it in there, it's not going to work. It'll never run it. There's matchups that you got to play close attention to nowadays. So I'll say that's a weakness for us, just because, like I said, we've been in this game in this league so long. So it's finding the adjustments to quickly fit this new system. Now, I will say our strengths are, since we have been in this league so long, we have a lot of connections and a lot of people that even coaches, owners, players that have been involved, and we can reach out to them and get advice or, kind of get the knowledge that we need to do kind of our own thing, but also keep up with the league in a way. So that's a big strength of ours, because my reach, as you know, since I've been in the SFLM now, those players are now owners, or those players now are in a higher position. So I'm able to kind of stretch my arms this way, say, hey, how's it going? What makes it good for y'all, type thing. Kind of bounce off each other just to get the even flow for us and everybody else.
Okay, gotcha. So both of you are involved in the league in different aspects, right? So Jay, you're responsible for making sure all of our social media posts get made, and Corey, you're responsible for making sure all of the scores are updated on the website. That's that kind of thing. So, do you think that it's going to be challenging for you to be able to balance everything that you do for the SFL Also, what you're going to be doing for your major team, your major league team, what you're going to be doing for your minor league team, and even the personal responsibilities that you have outside of the SFL. Like, I know both of you are married, I know both of you have jobs. So, like, how do you balance it all? And I'll start with you first, Corey.
Well, how I balance it all right here. No, I really don't. Uh, no, it's not like
Hey,
that.
I need some right now. Can you share some?
Hey, partake on the weekends,
Hey,
man.
come,
Cheers.
we'll make you a hot toddy. Just
Hey,
pour
there
a
you
little bit
go.
of that, you'll be good to go. Um, no, look, luckily I am blessed with a very understanding wife. On that aspect of with the personal family life, she knows this is something I'm extremely passionate about. Even though she looks at me like I'm speaking Mandarin or something half the time, she's very understanding of it and supports. I got a hobby that's not going to get me arrested or put in jail or hurt me or anything. So
You in the
um,
house. You got a hobby that makes you be in the
I mean,
house. You can't argue with
exactly,
that.
exactly. I mean, worst I got to worry about having a heart attack from the stress, but um, but no, she's very understanding. She supports it, and so that aspect of it, she knows that I got a part to do. Now I did have a talk with her. Now that we're getting bumped up to the pros, to the majors, we did have to have a little sit down and be like, look, babe, it's going to be a little bit busier, but I'm still going to make my time for you. I'm going to have my cutoff times when I'll SFL from this time to this time. That's the way I got to do it. I got to put my family uh, a high priority. That's my family. So really, I mean, for me though, when it comes to the rest of the SFL, between coaching, learning to coach, jumping from the minors, and then we're going straight into the majors, and then right back to the minors right after that. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch. It's going to be a rough one, but myself and I know Gino, he's prepared for it. He's ready for it. We're ready to go. We got it balanced out to where we're going to make it happen.
That's good. That's good to always have a plan, always have a backup just in case life's, you know? But Joshua,
Hey, Corey, I just want to say it'll get easier. Once you do it the first full season, it gets easier.
Oh, I'm sure it will, man. I'm sure it will, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to my wife. She's definitely understanding. She's probably a bigger competitor than I am. She's always asking me, "Hey, did y'all win?" I'm like, "We didn't even play today." So okay, just checking in, just making sure. But like I said, I've been doing this. It'd be a repetitive thing, but I've been doing this for so long. There's nothing really new added to me. I've probably been doing this for since season 1 of the SFLM. So, and ever since I've been into the league of the SFL. So, it's nothing really anything new, but there are some things that always, I guess, that change. So I have to get used to those. So I know this. I think we can talk about it in SFLM. There were some new changes for rosters that were coming up. So we had to make an adjustments to make all the rosters, even or pretty even as possible on that aspect because of what happened last season. Other than that, nothing really, I would say, out of the norm. So everything's been pretty much the same.
okay. So, how do you feel about the change of drafting in December, like rookies, as it relates to you transitioning over to the majors? Um, do you think that you're going to find issues with grabbing, maybe some of the rookies that are currently on your SFLM teams that are to kind of come over and help? Would that be allowed? I don't know the details of that, or even with the free agents that you want to pick up and that you want to talk to. Um, have you guys been having luck in the free agency realm? of things? And I'll start with you, Josh.
Oh yeah, that free agency was big for us. We jumped on that as soon as we heard. Uh, yeah, that helped us out a lot. Some of those teams folding or putting things on pause. It gave alleyways for those other players that were still interested in playing to have a team or have options to a team. That helps us out. Now on the drafting part of things, since it's once a year now, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. It kind of depends on how the SFL goes. If you have X amount of teams, or what we have now, then I say it's fine. If long as those those free agents or players find the team, it's fine. But if you start losing teams, then we're in a different side of things. Now you can't pick up, those players that you need, and your team is going to be lacking and missing some holes that need to be filled. So I don't know. It's a double-edged sword on that, but the free agency definitely does help, long as those players are interested and still playing and don't retire on you last minute.
Right, right. Corey, what about you?
Well, excuse me, just like Mr. Williams said, I mean, as soon as we got the notification, I started shooting messages out left and right to people. Like it was just, I was like one of those robocallers. I think actually Discord asked me at one point if I was really a person.
I
Did it
got that
happen to you
same
too?
thing. Yes, I got that same thing. Said, "Please
Okay, so it
verify."
wasn't just me.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I started reaching out left and right, and unfortunately, and it's nobody's fault really. It's I think it was week 13 when we got the notification. So by that point, many of the ones who have intended to do free agency, they more than likely have already made their deal with
Verbal
their future
commitments.
team.
Yeah.
They've already made a commitment. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm not deterred. We've actually things are looking up. Things are looking good. When it
Good.
comes to the draft, I will say I'm just going to echo what Jay said. It's a double-edged blade. It's I see a lot of great things about it, but at the same time, for teams like ours that are just trying to get their foot in the door, it's kind of frustrating at the same time, especially with this uh, past season with 3 teams folding, and on top of that, you had a bunch of other players, individual players retire, leave the league for whatever reason or another. That opened up opportunities for those free agents to already go somewhere where there's a slot open. So I mean, it's been definitely a learning experience and a juggling act, to say the least. But things are. I'm not sweating it at all.
Okay.
It's everything's going to be in good hands, and we'll be taking. We'll get it figured out by July.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. We'll take a little small break and say hi to Zion Waddles. What's going on, man? Glad to see you. Nathaniel Diggs giving Corey a shout out. And he says, "What are you sipping on today? What is the drink of choice today?"
Oh yeah, I let them know it's that Michter Sour Mash. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. Just an easy sipper. Just chilling on a Saturday.
Hey.
Not trying to get too crazy. I got church in the morning, so it's.
You want to be able to get up. I know that's right.
Oh yeah, I'm on setup crew, so I got to be at church at 6 a.m. So
Mm, those days.
comes early.
Jeff Banfield checking in. What's going on, Jeff? Thank you for being here. And Senor Eddie Gage, Corey in that deep south. Oh Lord, see there you go. Always starting stuff. But so who do you guys have on the game tonight between Florida Storm and Canton Classics? Now, as you know, Florida is they have 4 rings. They are no strangers to the limelight. They found a way to win when it matters. They did lose in week 13 to Canton though by not a large margin, but it was a loss nevertheless. Do you go for Florida? Do you go for Canton, the one that's been rolling on everybody all season? And I'm gonna start. Either one of y'all can start first with this one. And chat, you can tell me who you got in the game tonight and why too.
I'll go ahead and start. Um, I'll just say that defense wins championships. Um, and if you're holding a teams multiple under 10, then I think it's just a great recipe for success. So I have Canton winning it. Shout out to Mighty. Mighty's such a great coach. Art Vandelay, all of them over there, great.
Yeah, Corey, what about you?
I mean, I have to agree with that. I mean, it's defensively, Canton's just too strong. Florida's a tried and true team. Um, I mean, they're very deserving of being there, but I just think Canton's got it this time. I mean, when you've kind of like Mr. Williams said, when you've held damn near all of your teams to less than 10 points, and I mean, I just can't see Canton not winning this championship. I'm going Canton.
Mm, gotcha. David Leathers, what's up? I will take Canton 25-15. Should be fun to watch the pregame show and the game later today. And just as a reminder, game is tonight. We do have a pregame show. I believe it starts at 5:30 Eastern. Is that right, Jay? Ooh, I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
good now.
Sorry. Yeah, I believe you're right.
Okay. So we got the pregame show. I was fortunate enough to speak with a couple of prominent members of both organizations, um, and they're definitely ready for the game tonight. Um, of course, because when Baltimore was winning and they won like all those championships in a row, I was going for Baltimore pretty much. So of course I would, it would look weird for me not to go for Canton in that sense. But then talking to Florida last night, they kind of made me think that they had something up their sleeve. They were just saving for this moment. So it'll be great to see the outcome of that situation. Either way. Um, before I let you go, gentlemen, because I do know that both of you are kind of on a time. Well, not you, Corey, but I know Josh, kind of on a time crunch. Um, Silas Christian, what's up? Nice to meet you. And then you also got a shout out, Mr. Williams. Good game yesterday. You had a solid team, sir. All right. I got a question for you guys. So as y'all know, I do these weird food things, right? And I didn't get a chance to go over my weird foods today. But before I let you guys go, I want to ask you, and before I bring my next guest up, because I see y'all starting to come in the back, thank you for showing up, players. I'll be right with you. Um, I want to know from you guys, what would you be trying if we ever had this at the convention? We're going to have it in League City. By the way, while I'm pulling this up, are y'all going to League City this year?
Oh yeah, I'll be
Jay?
there.
Yeah. All right, Corey.
I might
Jay,
make
you
a
going to the
special
League City this year?
appearance.
Hey. Oh, that'd be great. And then we can meet your wife and everything. That'd be great.
Hmm.
I love that. All right. So I
I
got him
really have no
pulled up.
reason not to
So,
go.
I mean, I wasn't going to say nothing. That's not my business. But you better have
No,
your butt there. We right in your backyard.
yeah, no, I plan on it.
So, gentlemen, I want to know what y'all trying. So in Virginia, which was going to be my weird food, of my weird state, because I had a bunch of weird state laws out of Virginia and West Virginia. Um, but I'm going to do the foods. So I want to know, are y'all trying some of this peanut soup? So, delicious peanut soup is consisting of ground peanuts with tomato paste and spices found also in East Africa. Anybody, any takers for this? Chat, you can also respond. This is probably going to be as easy as it's going to get tonight, guys. So I would suggest you choose this one because we also have squirrel muddle. Now for my
What? Wait, what do you call
adventurous
that
eating,
again? Squirrel? What?
squirrel muddle, also
Squirrel
known
muddle.
as squirrel Brunswick stew, contains about 70 squirrels that are cut up. This particular recipe also adds chicken flavor. There is butter beans, peeled potatoes, peeled tomatoes, carrots, fresh corn, cabbage, salt, pepper, and sugar. Y'all trying this? Do I
Believe
have
it or
any
not, I would
takers
actually go for the
on the squirrel
squirrel.
muddle? Come on, guys. I'm gonna need y'all to participate.
Yeah, I would go for the squirrel too.
Besides the
I
peanut
would
soup?
go for the squirrel.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
100%. I'm not really
I
just a soup
like it.
person. Squirrel's not that bad.
Oh,
I was
oh,
gonna say squirrel's good. I
okay.
actually enjoyed squirrel.
Yeah.
Awesome. I like it. See, I like y'all already. And then y'all can wash it down with this delicious Coke and peanuts. Apparently, they do that there too.
Hey.
You know,
I don't get that.
because hey,
You should try
sweet
it.
and salty, bro.
You
I
might
don't
like
get
it.
it.
You might like it. Maybe we could try it at a convention together, and then we can
Maybe we
explore and
can.
get
I
your.
mean, I'm not really a Coke person unless there's Jack in it, but I mean, I'm willing
You
to
can throw
give it
some
a
Jack in
try.
there.
You know,
You, you could definitely put some Jack in there because you might need it. I would suggest you drink Jack with this dish though. Um, we have
nope,
our spring cicada salad. Wait,
nope.
That's okay. That
Jay,
ain't
don't be like
happening.
that.
Nah, we
Jay. Hold on.
good.
Let me explain it. Wait, don't wait. So we got cicada nymph spring salad consisting of asparagus, peas, red onions, chili, lemon, and mint, garlic, and butter. So are you telling me that this cicada spring salad does not tickle your taste buds?
You're 100%
Tickles my
correct.
spine, not my taste buds. I hate cicadas. I
Don't
hate
throw bugs in
cicadas.
my
Well,
food like
that's a
that.
good way to use.
Like when I actually
Oh,
lived up in Western PA, it's got that 17-year cycle with the cicadas, and it's like it's like a biblical event almost where they just come in and they're just you can't walk anywhere without stepping on five at a time. No,
oh
I'm
gosh. Well,
no,
hey, pick them up, throw them in your soup, bro. I mean, throw them in your
no,
salad.
no. I won't even. There's two things: cicadas, cockroaches. I don't do either of them. Like they're no, hell no.
Well, at least y'all will try to stew. Let's see what the chat said. So David Leather said sign him up for the peanut soup. Okay, see, CJ Parrish. I wish I would have joined later so I'd have to see these. Well, dear, don't worry. I have this question for you too, CJ. So you got plenty of time to decide which one you're gonna try for me. Um, David Leather says he's gonna pass on the peanuts and the Coke. Nathaniel says he went to a West African restaurant not long ago, and the potatoes and chicken were amazing. So give me the peanut soup. Okay. I don't like this though. I don't like how y'all not, trying this cicada dish. That looked beautiful. Y'all tripping. But guys, let me see where we at on time. Okay. So got one more question for you. Well, really, what advice, guys, would you like to give um, people that may be interested in applying for SFLM teams when that opportunity presents itself? Especially since you guys, one of you is kind of like fresh into it, and of course the other has been in it for a while.
Well, I would say if you're interested in joining, go ahead and get kind of submerge yourself into the league. Just start asking questions. People are there. They're friendly enough. They'll help you get around and figure out your way around. Um, Figure out what position you want to play. Uh, Try to connect with those people. But my number one thing is definitely submerge yourself into this community, because this community is very accepting and welcoming. And the faster you kind of submerge yourself into it, the better for you and just your career.
Awesome. And Corey?
I definitely have to agree with him. I mean, I just feel in order to be really able to enjoy the league to its full extent, I mean, you got to submerge yourself and get in the mix. I mean, talk to people, get to know everybody, form, some kind of camaraderie between each other, whether it be the teammates, people in Gen Chat. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. Put yourself out there. Just try not to be completely cut off and not responding to DMs and stuff. I mean, just put yourself out there and say hey to the people. Let them know you exist. You're a person. You're here.
Hey, good advice.
Don't be a wallflower.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I came into the league, I talked to everybody. I know I got on everybody's nerves because I was always in chat talking, but that is the key. That is the key to success, just networking and just getting your name out there. So this is why um, you guys have this platform. And I know there's not a lot of teams that have platforms that they can just really talk and express things. So I welcome you gentlemen back. If you or your players want to come back and, kind of talk about some things that are important to you, I'll be more than willing to give you the stage for that, okay?
Appreciate it. I'll definitely be back for sure.
Awesome, man.
Absolutely. I'll always be back.
Jay, since now Corey, I know you're good on time. So if you want to come back up a little bit with the other players, you can, you know. But Jay, of course, I know you got some things to do. So, but I do want to show you something. So since you out of Albuquerque, the dessert of choice there.
Here we go.
Hold on, hold on. It's this delicious sundae, green chili sundae, vanilla ice cream, topped up with spicy green chili. So,
I don't know
since
about
you
that
are
one.
the Albuquerque, whoa, 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 whoa. Since you are the Albuquerque Adams, that means we have to fix that for you at the convention if you decide to show up, and you're gonna have to eat it because I mean, absolutely, you're gonna that's representing you, right?
Okay,
I
who's
mean, I ate
making
a
this? You making
scorpion.
this?
Well, I might, I might,
If you
I might.
making it, I'll try it.
Okay,
If
I'll
it's
look up some
anybody else, because
recipes for some grease.
I know that you graced the kitchen before, so I can trust what you gonna give me. So I'll say that.
I don't think it's gonna be a bad. I think sweet and kind of like sweet and hot. I think it'll be good. But I gotta serve pickle pie to Mickey Malello apparently because I lost
That's
the bet with
crazy.
him.
Good old Mickey.
So yeah, Nikki. But good. Thank y'all so much for everything. I'm gonna bring up my guests for this evening. My players for the night. And Corey, you can stick around if you want to, and I'll bring you back up later. Okay.
Oh, sure. I'll hang in the background.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
can
good.
I have one more thing to say before I get off of here?
Please, please.
Thank you for inviting us onto this your show.
Mhm.
SFL Nights has been a long running show, and now I know it's been hosted for the SFL, and it's taken off, and I'm just super happy and proud of you. And then also, happy Mother's Day to you, and then all those mothers out there in SFL, and just
Absolutely.
everybody.
Appreciate it, man. I really do. It's gonna be such a shame when we whoop your butt when you come into the majors. But you've
Who?
always been just such a good friend to
Who,
me.
who you talk? You talking to me or Corey?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty sure
looking
she's
at you.
talking to you, brother.
Hey, if
I saw
Candace is
what
out
you
there
put on Eddie's
listening,
show.
put us in Arizona's. I don't care. Put them in our their division. Line us up.
I
Eddie
was I
knows.
wasn't gonna let you just get away with that. I saw what you put in Eddie's show, and I wanted to let you know, brother. Before I let you go, the last time you sacked me, let me see. How long ago was that? Season
Don't do
14,
that.
maybe.
What happened season 14?
Oh, we didn't make the playoffs, bro. We was 4-8. I can tell you that straight up. But what you didn't do was touch
Yeah,
me. That's
but
what you
but
didn't
what
do.
happened though? What did we do? We'll
You
just
got a
leave it at that.
championship. You got a
Yeah, we'll just leave it
championship.
at
Do it
that.
again, though. Do it again. That was on a different
Of
game, so all
course.
that stuff
That's
washed away.
you're
All that
right.
stuff
You're
washed away. That
right.
don't matter.
You're
Different
right.
game.
Always up for the
Cam,
challenge.
please, please let us play him. Please let us play them.
Make it happen. Put it in the books twice.
And the championship. How about that? 3 times.
Damn.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with the twos, and I'll be back with my next guest. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Just turn me up. Turn me up. I'm coming to you like turn me up. They turn me up. 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 Yeah. I'm just cruising through the night. You know what it's like, and I just caught a vibe, and I'm feeling like just turn me up, turn me up, turn me, I'm just cruising in the night, 2 a.m. It's a vibe. I'm just passing all these lights, and I swear they all be green. Just to turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, ayy. And I'm headed to the destination. I beat her in a second. They been hitting up my phone, but I've been late night cruising. Yeah, I've been late night cruising. They been hitting on my phone, but I've been late night cruising. I'm in that Chevy Malibu, going by like 40 miles. It ain't no one on the highway, so you know I'm just, yeah. I'm just okay. I'm just cruising through the night. You know what it's like, and I just caught a vibe. I feel it. Turn me up, turn me up. Okay. Yeah. It's that late night. Yeah. Just turn me up. Turn me up, 2 a.m. shit. Yeah. I'm just late night cruising. I'm just late night cruising. Yeah. I just hit the exit. Better be home in like 5 minutes. Yes, sir. This that reminiscent shit. Yeah, just turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. It's that late night, it's that 2 a.m. I just caught a vibe, just turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, okay, yeah.
All right, all right, all right. And we are back with players of the SFLM. Man, this is also exciting because it's crazy because I had a bunch of players kind of hit me up. Well, I sent out a bunch of messages, but I was kind of overwhelmed with the responses that I got. So, I kind of wanted to make sure everybody's voice was going to be heard. Um, so that's why I kind of divided the show up into two. So one, we got all of the cool, owners, and now we got all the cool players. So I want to go back and introduce first Mr. C.J. Parrish, of wide receiver of the Lexington Miners. What's going on, man?
Hello, hello. How are you?
Doing good. And you're also in Arizona, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. Okay. Look, okay. You might be getting to go.
Nope,
Good to see
not me. I'm
Not
at
you?
home. I'm
You
at
might
home in
be.
Lexington. I'm not going nowhere.
You're not going nowhere? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
I
I
got
had
all
to
my
shoot.
boys with me over there.
Oh,
No
I
chance.
know. I know. One of your boys is Mr. Alex West, wide
Yeah, I
receiver.
see him
What's
getting
going
his hair done
on, man?
over
Are
there.
you getting your hair? Are you, he's getting his.
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying,
even.
look good, feel good, play good. I had the hair appointment. Zena has the hair appointment. We're here to look good. The
You didn't
show
play that
just
good though.
Oh, oh snap! Oh my god, bro, that's classic. This is the first time this has ever happened on my show, bro. Like I've had birds, I've had babies, I've had a whole bunch of things happen, but not this. That's dope.
got to keep you on your toes. Got to keep you on your toes.
Obviously. And then a quarterback for the San Jose Flight checking in. Isaac Covert. What's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. I am so glad that all of you had time for me today. Ethan Flowers was supposed to show up. He's also the quarterback for Lexington. He said, he had prior engagements, but he may be able to show up if he can. I sent him a link anyway, so if he can make it, he'll be here to hang out
Let's
with
hope not.
everybody. Oh, oh,
Let's hope not.
man,
It'll
I
get
should.
so much noisier, so much quicker. CJ and I won't be able to answer a damn question.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Little brother syndrome is bad. Little brother syndrome is real bad.
oh,
I
hold
love
on, hold on. Who is this? Hold on. King Enderman just came to ask where my money is, AJ. Championship run. This sounds like a Canton player. Hold on. I seem to remember how cocky you were, AJ, showing how you were gonna knock us out. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, you can come say it to me. Come on. Come say it to me right now. It's easy to type it. Say it to me. Now, just because you're in the championship, still gotta play. Be careful. As I was saying, Ethan Flowers, look at those handsome young gentlemen. See, he's giving y'all a compliment. You see, so why y'all treat Ethan like that?
He don't mean
we
it. He's typing me something else right now.
we keep it we keep it pleasant. We keep it pleasant in public. You ever seen three brothers just going at it? You got one that's trying to wrangle the middle child and the young one's running off, and you gotta just I got the middle one in the headlock. Me and CJ are going at it like this, and Ethan is just chaos. Love him. Chaos. Love him. It's not the same without all three of us, though. It's been a special minor league season already. We have been in the same locker room for maybe like 3 weeks, and it's been so noisy.
I bet. I bet. But that's a good thing, right? I mean, when you have people that you get along with, right? And you're able to build this camaraderie, you be able to build this friendship, and like you may have a horrible day outside, real life. But when you come into your locker room, when you come into the SFL, that's a totally different experience. And I just want to know about the relationships that you guys have formed since you've been a part of the SFLM. And I'm going to start with you first, Alex, because you might have to get all that washed out soon. So,
Well, probably true. I would say that there's some really strong bonds that I've formed, not just within my minor league team. Obviously, I was fortunate enough to get drafted by Marco and Jaden, same guys who own the minor league team, own the major league team. It was a natural thing, and it's been a blessing to have those two guys be the people who have helped me acclimate to the SFL, get to know people. It's been a very comfortable feeling with those two guys. I want to shout out ownership in a big way. They also knew that I was good friends with CJ, and they love CJ too. It was bicker at first sight whenever the three of us got in the same locker room last year as wide receivers, and to have the privilege to get both of them again in the same locker room and to be able to end up in the same spot for another minor league season has already been something special. I don't think I expected to have as much fun bickering every night as I do with these two.
Love it. CJ?
No, it was absolutely fantastic. It's when I got into the league, it was just it was cool. I mean, but I came in with Alex though, so we kept it going, and then Ethan joined in a little bit later as a wide receiver, and we just made a bond right straight away. Always messing with each other, always joking around, saying we all suck, but we know we're gonna do our thing when we get into the game. It's just our thing. And I was fortunate enough to get a hold of Marco as well. And last year I played with Houston. I know we knocked out your chances at playoffs, but I'm a free agent now. So now I'm going to Lexington.
Don't.
So it already happened. It's already going.
Okay. It's like, well, I don't want to be responsible for canceling anybody's contracts or anything like that. So
go ahead. I already told my coaches. I already let everybody know. So they know where I'm going.
Okay.
They know where home is.
Okay. Gotcha. And Isaac, how has that camaraderie been for you over there in San Jose?
Yeah, well, the locker room over there in San Jose has been kind of quiet, and maybe I'm part of the reason I've kind of kept to myself here in the beginning. Just getting to know everybody and trying to put myself out there. But I can tell you this, from what I've seen from the league, I'm really excited to take those steps and get to know a lot of people and see where that eventually goes.
Okay. So, guys, you all played downs last night. Tell me, how was your first game? Well, actually, of course, some of you, it's not your first game, but how was your game last night? And I'll start with you first, Isaac.
Well, all in all, I was really excited. In fact, I kind of couldn't stop laughing as I watched the first quarter, hear my name called and stuff like that. A little worried when I threw an incomplete pass, that first pass attempt. But, it was really exciting to watch, and got hit a couple of times, didn't feel great, but ended up throwing a few touchdown passes. And shout out to Devin Lloyd. He saved me a couple times with one-handed catches, and all in all, I feel great, and I think there's room for improvement on the season. But a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for a lot of things, playing in that first SFLM game.
Awesome. CJ?
We had a good game. We did our game plan. We beat Pittsburgh. It was a very good game. Very close. Only one touchdown scored by me. But it was our first game with Ethan as his quarterback. Last year we had him at receiver. Then he was too scared, so he switched to quarterback. Kept him in the back pocket. He didn't want to compete with us. That's cool. He knows it. But Alex went down the first quarter. But he came back in the second, made some plays for us in the third. But all in all, it was a really good game. We had a good game plan. We went in strong.
And I know that had to feel good for you to score your first touchdown. Well, score a touchdown. It's not your first touchdown, I'm sure.
Yeah, I had some in the minors last season, but I didn't really play that much in Houston, so I wasn't really a big part of it.
Got it. Alex, what about you?
I'm tired of seeing crossing routes. I ran so many crosses and slants last night. I was running so much in traffic. I felt like every time the ball was thrown my direction, I had three dudes draped all over me. So Pittsburgh, they knew I was there. They knew I was coming. They clearly game planned for me. I'm privileged to be part of the coaching staff doing scouting, so I'm definitely going to be saying, hey, what can we do to attack this defense? Also, can I get some go routes, please? Just some. But no,
that's right.
but no, very seriously, it feels good to have a tough defensive unit that holds the opponents down to 10 points. It would feel better if we had scored 30. Shout out to Chicago and my wife Zena, who's playing guard over there in Chicago. They took care of business 31-10. So I think that if we can do something similar like that, where we dominate on both sides of the ball, then we're going to be a team to beat. I think we're just a couple of adjustments away from unlocking that full potential, because there's me, there's CJ, and there's Riley, the newcomer, who's got some speed. Like, he's faster than me or CJ. So there's 3 weapons, and that's just the pass attack. Dion Shane James is back in the backfield, and we've got Ace. So, like, we have a dynamic duo in the backfield to also control the game. So I can't be mad, really, if I don't see that many targets, because we're controlling the game and we have a lead. I really enjoyed seeing Ethan that first outing. He's got some more work to do. He knows it. We know it. We're going to put him in positions to make him a little bit more able to succeed. Pittsburgh's defense is tough, so I'm not that surprised they were able to hold him kind of in check. So credit to the defensive scheming there. But overall, I feel happy with a win, and this is a win that we earned.
All right, then. We're going to hear from Pittsburgh's owner in a second, but and it's always a good feeling, when you're able to come out on top. Another question is, why did you choose the positions that you chose? So did you guys play sports? Maybe when you were younger and you were wide receivers, or you were a quarterback, and this is why you selected the position. Alex, you shaking your head? Yes. Is that why?
Honestly, I picked wide receiver because I'm a glory hound, but I didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay the extra money for quarterback or running back, and there weren't any open slots at QB or at running back whenever I signed up. So I was like, okay, maybe I could go back and play defense. Like, I actually played football in real life. I played defensive end back in the day. I was an edge rusher. Undersized but very speedy. That was my MO. But I found football late as far as actual, like, going to school goes. It's not something that I had a ton of success with, I'll own that, but I loved it, and I always wanted to have just a little bit more glory than what I had fighting in the line. So I'm like, okay, we'll go offense. What's available? Receiver? Bet. Done.
Okay. CJ.
I didn't play in high school, but after I graduated, I came to Arizona and I played a little bit of semi-professional football. So I played receiver, and my build in the game is actually my real size and weight outside of the game. So it's fun to just watch it and look what I could do and see what I could do with my style of body. And that's why I chose receiver. It's just what I've been doing.
So are you still playing?
No, I got a back injury. I get surgery next month. So.
Dang, man. Sorry to hear that.
I'll get back to it though.
Right,
I'll get back to it.
Heal quickly.
That's not.
Oh yeah. You said what?
Definitely wish you the best on, like, a successful surgery and smooth recovery. My wife, she's actually she's having a surgery later on this month herself. So definitely understand, like, lots of prep work and lots of recovery plans.
Yeah, good luck to us all.
And that means that your player means a lot more to you. And I'm actually gonna ask that question too. I'm gonna go to Isaac before I do. So Isaac, why did you choose quarterback? Especially since quarterback specifically is a very hard position to get into in the majors.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured it would be, and up for the challenge. The reason why I ended up choosing the quarterback position is, as a guy who's always had a few extra pounds, I've was a defensive player, defensive line. So, when I found the SFL and I saw the quarterback position was available, I was like, you know what? Let's try to play the game on the other side of the ball. So that's why I went with the quarterback position.
Okay. Gotcha. So when you see your players out there doing their thing, how much does that mean to you? And CJ, since you shared that with us, I can imagine that that would mean a lot to you as well as anybody that was once a player, because for whatever reason you're not playing the game anymore, whether it's you got hurt, whether it's you just outgrowing it, whatever it is. I would imagine it feels really good to hear your name called and, like you said, be able to see what you could do. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. It's cool. It's really nice to hear your name called. Everybody likes it. They'll say they don't, but everybody loves it. Everybody likes their name being cheered on. So it's just the fact that I haven't been able to do that in a long time and it's happened now. It means a little bit. It means a lot, actually. It's very nice.
Nice. Isaac.
Oh yeah, I definitely would agree. It means a ton to me. We can all create players in Madden and have Hall of Fame careers, but to be in a league where there are other teammates and audience members and fans that are depending on you, and then when you play well, especially like last night, threw a pick six. Unfortunately, we ended up losing the game, but so excited, those 3 touchdown passes, and then it just felt amazing.
Bro, trust me, I've thrown my share of pick sixes. It's all right. Well, not pick sixes, but just interceptions. Um, that's they love you when you win, but they will let you know about it when you lose. So you gotta have strong shoulders when you're quarterback, man.
Yeah.
So Alex, what about you?
I gotta say, one of the most magical moments for me so far on my journey has to be that I snagged my first ever SFL major league catch, and it was a touchdown. That is something that I still have saved. I still have that clip bookmarked. I'm never forgetting that one, and I'm never letting it go anywhere. That is one that I get to remember forever. It is so fun to see whenever you have those moments where the ball goes up, it's in the air, it's heading your way, it's you and the defender, it's one on one. Those heart stopping moments, when you come down with it, I explode in my office in joy. Whenever it bounces off, no. So like it's the emotional roller coaster is so great to be on. I would say I've been more invested in SFL games that I've been playing in more often than I've been invested in so many NFL games that I've watched over the past few years. It's only like those really big games that the NFL puts on that like get me kind of invested and interested in the outcome. But here, I'm on the edge of my seat every time, and it's that experience and that knowledge of how good it feels to hear your name called out for a big play. Those moments where you get to see, basically, you see the replay and you see your name in lights. Those are some moments that are part of the experience, and they make it all worth it in such big ways. And I love every second of it. It's part of why I joined the broadcasting team, is because I wanted to help be part of that and help make other people's moments, SFL moments, memorable. And I wouldn't trade it for anything.
When you get yourself involved in more than just being a player, so when you join the broadcast team, when you join stats team, when you become a member of the front office and helping your team in other aspects, not only are you enriching your own experience, but you're helping others. So Alex, you expressed that you're broadcasting. Is there any other aspect of the league that either one of you guys would like to kind of dive into? I tried broadcasting. I tried stats. Wasn't for me. Game moves a little bit quicker for me for the stats part. And but not to discourage anybody from actually trying it. Broadcasters, broadcasting, I'm more of kind of like the laid back, chill kind of person. So it's a little different when I'm calling the game. I might wind up putting y'all to sleep, and I'm not trying to do that. But like CJ, for instance, is there anything else within the league that you want to do to enrich your experience, or are you just fine with just being a player?
I think I'm perfectly fine with just being a player. I get to focus on
Cool.
myself and not have to worry about anything else that I say or do. So
Noted. Noted.
I just like to play.
Alex, hey, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the experience that you want to have here, so that's cool with us. Alex, is there anything else that you want to do besides broadcasting?
So I thought about maybe one season I'll tone down my actual casting efforts to try and do a little bit on the stats side, just because the stats team always needs more bodies, folks. And if you want to benefit your team in a way that actually benefits the whole squad, every member of the stats team is like contributes towards their team's count of stats personnel. And that's one of those things that gives small advantages over the salary cap that accumulates year over year. So I encourage you to do broadcasting. I encourage you to use stats. Try it out. If it's not for you, stats, that's okay. It's something that doesn't have to be everyone's cup of tea, but we need that to make the league run. As far as other stuff that I'm interested in, I'm getting to do some scouting. I'm actually part of the minor league scouting coaching staff. I was the first overall pick in the developmental draft automatically because I was tagged as a coach. So that is something that I'm going to be eating some film after we get off this broadcast. My next agenda thing for the day is look at myself in the mirror for probably about another 5-10 minutes because I'm going to be beautiful after this hair is done, and then go to work and eat some film. We have some more games to work. Your City, Bossier City, the Steamers looked really powerful offensively last night. So I'm going to have to help figure out what they're doing and scheme against it.
Because that
Beyond
was going to be done. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
beyond that, like that's just where I'm at now. And then the next step is once I'm comfortable with scouting, a little bit of coaching, a little bit of playbook development. I kind of want to try a little bit of everything. I know I can't do everything all the time, but I would love to try a little bit of everything and figure out where my niche really is.
Okay. I like that. I like that. And Isaac.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of in agreement with Alex there. I right now, at least for the next year, maybe few, I want to focus on playing and seeing where that goes. However, as I get more involved and get to know a lot more people, I think I just want to be what's the word I'm looking for? Helpful, I guess. I want to be helpful in whatever aspect of the league or organization that I'm playing for, whatever that entails. Then I'll go from there.
Okay. Corey Minner. He is the one of the owners for the Pittsburgh River Hogs. Um, I want to know, Corey, and I brought you back up here because you said you had some time, and B, just so our members of the SFLM can hear from an owner's point of view. How important is it for um, players to get involved early and often, in your opinion?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself.
Okay.
I mean, I'd say at the minimum, you want them to be involved somewhat on the social aspect, just putting themselves out, not be a stranger, because ultimately, if you're just a minors player, just in the minors right now, rookie, I mean, come draft time, you want to be picked up by one of those top-notch teams. You don't want to be, the Mr. Irrelevant of the SFL, you definitely want to find yourself a good team. So, I mean, it definitely helps to start early, to get active, get involved, even if it's just jumping in the Gen chat and, shooting the bull with everybody. I mean, I think that's a big part of it at the very minimum, personally. Now if you want to go further and you feel like you have the time to dedicate for, scouting, coaching, stats, or even, further on into that, I mean, that's up to them. But at the minimum, I'd say at least get in there, start talking to folks, create some friendships. Because, I mean, I have not met a bad person in the SFL. Like, every person I've ever chatted with, coach, player, owner, league-wise, I mean, everybody's great. And they're all different. So, you just got to get yourself out there and chat it up, and just, it can lead to great things in the league.
Okay. So, that said,
that blue hair.
What do you feel, or what do you think would be one aspect that the league could change for the better? As you know, no one's perfect. No organization is perfect. So that's one of the reasons why I put up that forum today in league content channel, because I wanted to get the pulse of the community. I wanted to see what it is that the community feels that may be lacking, and see if there could be some way that we can rectify that. So I'm just, this is not meant to be a bash fest or anything, but I do want to know from your perspectives. I do want to know from everybody's perspective. What do you think? What are your opinion that we could do better as a league? And I will start with you first, Corey.
Well, I'm going to put it at two different perspectives. One, I'm going to start as the player aspect, since I've been in a player longer than I've done ownership. On the player side, I mean, I really can't see, if just as a player, nothing else. Personally, I mean, I really don't feel there is anything off the top of my head like that stands out majorly. I mean, there's minor little things here, there, that need to be tweaked, but it's nothing that stands out to me that's like a slap in the face personally. On the owner side of it, I'm going to actually not give an opinion on that, because on the owner aspect, I don't feel like I've been an owner long enough to really put in my 2 cents. I mean, if that's fair, I mean, because I've done SFLM owner since what? When did he announce it? Back like in October last year, September, sometime like that. And then minors was just like a month ago. So, I mean, I really don't feel like I can give like a fair justification on that one until I've gone through the ropes a little bit and been through the ringer and gotten pissed off at everything at least once. Then I'll be able to make a fair assessment. I'm still thinking about that cicada salad you thought.
That's your answer.
That's still bugging me.
It's all right, man. That's your answer. And like I said, this is not like I'm gotcha or anything like that. I just wanted to just ask. Yeah. So, Alex, I know you got to get that washed out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you.
Yeah, I would say that the league as a whole does a lot of good things. I think that there are some adjustments that are being made into some of the more common complaints that show that leadership is also taking any criticisms that they hear in stride and trying to make adjustments to adapt to that. So before I make any complaints, I want to praise that approach, because that is so important towards keeping a good vibe in the league, is by making sure that people feel like they are being heard and that adjustments are made whenever people feel like there's a problem. That being said, the 2 things that I think the league could work on best is a little more adjustment towards how much it costs to grow your player whenever you have a lower stat player, if you're outside of the cut of developmental team, and it still costs you, someone who's very low on the totem pole, but not low enough to be a dev player, or your team doesn't have the slots for a dev player, and you have to pay just as much to increase a stat by just 1 point, going from 80 to 81, as it would cost someone in your same position who has a 98 to go to 99. That is something that ultimately I think feels a little weird. I think there could be some adjustment of that. I think it should cost more money to go higher in stats, not just because everyone in your position group needs that stat, but because you're an elite player and you have a great stat total in like speed or in catching or in blocking, but it's so expensive to get it that it can make it so that some people don't feel like they have an opportunity to progress at a meaningful rate. Now, there have been some adjustments made, and we'll see how that plays out long term, but those adjustments so far have not hit the bottom class of players that still don't qualify for the SFLN season as a developmental player. And I think that adjustments there will keep a lot more people invested even after their initial drafting, even after they get their one developmental season out of the way. It's also something, the other thing I think the league could do a little better is a little more aggressive recruitment with other leagues, other servers, people who do things like we do, but with other sportings, maybe, is someone, maybe we could collaborate with them. They could collaborate with us. We have little crossover events where some of us go to their server, some of them come to our server. We have little mixers. Who knows? It's one of those things where we could be bigger than we are. I know we have been bigger in the past. And to get back to some previous player counts, part of it is going to involve some aggressive recruitment.
Nice. I appreciate that. I really do. CJ.
I wouldn't say any really complaints. I'm more on the player side aspect of, I wish there was just more people entertained and getting into like watch parties and having like a group event like every game, just to sit there and watch and show your support for your team.
Okay.
Not just one YouTube video, just people able to actually come in and watch it. But that's not really a complaint. That's more of like a
something that can improve, right?
Suggestion, yeah.
Suggestion. Okay. And what about you, Isaac?
Yeah, of course, being a rookie, I really don't know a whole lot of the inner workings of the league yet, so I don't really have an answer. I will say that I've been a member of non-related football servers in the past, and from what I've seen from the SFL, it is kind of nice to see how they might not be as responsive as some people might want them to be. But I do see the league and the commissioner being responsive, and that is a big thing when your commissioner and your leaders are involved in trying to make things better.
Gotcha. Okay. And I want to thank y'all for y'all opinions. I really want to thank you guys for, taking the time out to, to even hang out with me. I could tell my voice is getting a little bit worse, so I am going to kind of end things. We are at like an hour and 30 minutes, so that's totally dope. We got some great football coming ahead of us, but before I officially end things, I want to know from you guys, what do you feel that you're going to have to do for your next matchup? So I know that Alex kind of talked about that a little bit already, but I wanted to get your opinion, CJ, on like your for week 2, your next matchup between Bashir City Steamers. I can never say that.
What I can say for myself is catch the damn ball when it's thrown at me. Against Pittsburgh, I had a couple of drops, but I also had a lot of big catches too. So I'm working on my catch. It's expensive, so it'll get there. secure ball is getting up there too. So
Gotcha. Hey,
I just need to
catch
catch the
and
ball.
secure.
Make
Yes.
Ethan's life easier.
There you go. Because you're a wide receiver, man. That's your main job.
Yep.
You only got one job. Corey, you're going up against the Philadelphia Cougars. That's gonna be a good game too.
I'll be 100% honest with you. That is, if there is one game that I absolutely want us to freaking win every season, minor league, it's against freaking Philly. I mean, I know the ownership there and we started something. We're calling it the Keystone Cup. Because Keystone State, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Philly, and all that. So, that we got that rivalry going on now, and hopefully, once they get, I know it's going to be just a matter of when, not if they get bumped up to the pros. We can continue that in the pros too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want to spill out too much, but I know there's a bunch that we noticed from last night's, against Lexington, because they played a hell of a game. They definitely, with their receiving core, they definitely have us outpowered. They have a lot higher attributes than a lot of our receivers, but we were able to keep them at 16 points defensively. So I know we have a great defensive group. We just need to tweak that offense a little bit. That way we can put more points on the board, get the ball down the field. So I know, we definitely have some thoughts in mind. We're going to get those worked out. We're going to make it happen on Wednesday. We're keeping the Keystone Cup in the Bird. It's not going to that other nasty Philly side of the state.
Ooh,
yes, I said it.
You better be lucky. You better be lucky. Because Jason Peace was supposed to be on. And he was going to have some words for you.
Oh, I have. Bring it.
Gotcha.
Bring it.
And
no, I have nothing but respect for them. I actually, I chat with them often.
Nice.
They're a great group of people. I mean, but no, I'm looking forward to this next up game against Philly. It's definitely going to be a fun one.
Awesome. And so, Isaac, what about you? You guys are going to be taking on Chicago. Oof.
Oh, lovely. I don't know how I feel. I posted earlier. I don't know how I feel about a defensive tackle named Frank Doom rushing at me. But
got to get out the way.
No, yeah, exactly. And I'm not that mobile. The coaches and players have already sent a couple of messages saying that I had a really decent debut game, and that means a lot. I think what I personally need to do, see the field better. I think I was like 16 for 36 or whatever, which isn't terrible, but it's still less. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's less than 50% completion rating. I'd like to get that up a little bit. And then obviously limiting the turnovers, especially ones that get housed for 6 points.
It's a bad feeling, man. I know, but you got to shake it off, bro. Got to shake it off and move on, man. I know. But before I officially let y'all go, I want to know. So Ethan Flowers wants to know what the heck is going on with Alex. Alex is currently getting his hair washed. He's getting a nice blue color added, little highlights in it. So he's going to be looking stylish on Wednesday. Too bad you're going to have that helmet on. You're going to be able to see it, man. I don't know if you can still hear me. But so I want to know, guys, and I'm not going to let you guys go until you answer me this. And CJ, I noted you were kind of vocal in the chat. But I want to know, are you guys trying the squirrel muddle? Are you doing
Absolutely
the
not.
Okay.
Nope.
The cicada? Can
Do
I get it out?
Guys, do the squirrel.
Hell no, I don't eat no
cicada
bugs.
salad.
I might try that. I like
The
peanuts.
peanuts. I mean, why you gotta be like that, man? I mean, what's wrong with the cicadas? I mean, as you know,
It's bugs.
um,
You ain't supposed to eat bugs.
so I mean,
The bugs ain't the problem.
it's
It's the
protein.
greens. Give me them bugs. Give me them bugs. I'll eat them.
So you just want that minus the green stuff. Gotcha. See, I love the adventurous. Who said that,
I've
Alex?
eaten locusts. I've eaten locusts.
So what does it taste like?
Chicken.
Really?
Nah, no, 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 don't, no. No, that dye is going to your head and that's
Absolutely not.
No.
I got to go for real though, y'all. She's got to blow dry this hair out. It's gonna look It's gonna look fabulous, and I'll post pictures later on.
I love it.
I
Thank
blow
you
dry
so
my
much.
hair and it's gone.
Oh man, if we take a blow
look
dry
at that
of that,
receipt here.
what'll be left?
No. Y'all are crazy as hell. Oh my god. Thank you.
Yeah, AJ, I apologize. I'm gonna have to go with the peanut soup.
The peanuts. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
At least you're trying it. It's something. It's tomato paste. It's spices. It's ground peanuts. You know.
That don't
it's
look too
from-
bad.
Yeah. See, I'm glad that y'all at least trying things because I could have put this up there. Then y'all would have been mad. This pig ear sandwich.
Pig ears are for dogs.
Oh, well, what about this fur coat herring? This is a beautiful fish salad.
If I don't even know what it is, I'm not
composed
gonna
of
eat.
boiled egg.
Hey, you got a picture of Scrapple?
It's herring.
What's a herring?
Fish. I don't. I actually had some pictures of Scrapple. But you can come down. Oh, that's it.
Oh,
CJ,
that.
since you're
I
from
you know what? I remember that.
CJ, since you're from
What's that?
Arizona, you know that you don't know.
I thought that was
This
a
is our-
scorpion. I thought ours was a scorpion lollipop.
Well, yes, but we also have charcoal ice cream too.
I like
it's-
ice cream. I try it.
There you go. See, I like that. So that means that you'll love this then. This candy
I'll kill
burrito
that.
over in Vegas.
That wouldn't last 1 second.
My daughter would be all over that.
Oh yeah, that cotton candy. I mean, but she wouldn't sit down either. I already know that. But
No,
guys,
that's I can see that. That's already like a $2,000 dentist bill because of all the freaking cavities.
so is this.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Oh, I've heard of it. That looks awesome.
I'd kill some donuts.
Mhm. That one, oh man, this one right here though. I really want to try this one. I don't
Fruit
know.
Loops. Ooh.
That Fruit Loop one. I don't know. It just looks so appealing.
I mean, I'm
You
all
got-
for
Sounds
the
good.
Captain Crunch one.
Heck yeah. Look like some Rice Krispie treats over there with some peanut butter. All right.
See, now you're showing
But
the good
what-
stuff.
That's
Yeah, but I
that's
also-
channeling my inner
What is
Cheech and
that?
Chong right there. Looking at
I thought that-
donuts.
I thought those were tennis balls.
I'm still trying to figure out what they are, dear. I featured this particular item on here multiple times, and we're still trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's.
What is that? Is that a rabbit?
I know it's not what I think it is. No, that's
looks like a
actually
rabbit.
Nutria out of Louisiana.
It's like meow
Nutria.
meow. It's
Out
like
of
a cat.
Louisiana? Yeah.
People eat
That's-
nutria.
Yes, dear. It's swamp rats, and they're apparently
That's got to be some Louisiana crap right there.
it is. It's straight from
Oh
Louisiana.
yes, there you go. That's go
Yeah.
figure.
Keep that in Louisiana, please.
Yeah, that. I mean, no.
I'd kill that. Pickles,
You-
mustard, and hot dogs. Oh, absolutely done.
Heck yeah. I mean, you
That'd be
especially
okay.
if you
One
on
bite,
like a
everybody knows
keto
what it is.
diet.
That'd be okay.
Okay. So at least we were able to come together, and I could get you guys to try some things. That's all I ask. But before I let you go, I want y'all to do your shout outs. So I'm gonna start with you first, Isaac. Who would you like to give a shout out to?
Just my teammates and the owners or owner of the San Jose flight, giving me the opportunity, the league giving me the opportunity, and I can't wait to move forward and meet a bunch of new people and make friendships.
Dope. I love it. Thank you for being here, Isaac.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. CJ, my neighbor.
Yes. I'd like to.
Well, actually,
I'd
not.
like to thank the friends I made in Houston. Very good people. Love them. They're all good people. I'd like to thank my friends in Lexington. And I won't say anymore. And then Grandma, always. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. And Corey.
Well, for one, I want to start off Ashley, happy Mother's Day to you in
Thank you,
advance.
dear. Appreciate it.
CJ, you said you were getting surgery soon?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll keep you in my prayers on that one, man, for a successful and quick recovery on that. I'll definitely do
Appreciate
that.
you.
Just want to give a shout out, everybody in the league that's I've spoke to that's helped me get things moving with the promotion of Pittsburgh into the majors. Just a few to name: Jacob Clear, he's been a big help. JW, a lot of the Charleston guys, even a few others. Also, big thanks to Gino for he has a lot of faith in our team. And I'm very grateful and blessed to have such a good group of people surrounding to help build this up and move us forward. Very blessed on that end. So, but other than that, that's all I got.
All right, then. Well, fellas, I appreciate you. Looks like there was another comment in the chat before I let you go. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
It's my child.
That's your child?
Yeah, he's in the group chat typing.
Here we go. So, Ethan Flowers, CJ, hey, boo boo. And he says he has to go with the bugs because if he say the suit locker room is going to give him hell. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'm glad I didn't finish that. You stupid, bro. And he also says, don't be hating on Louisiana. So, Ethan, all right, I want to know the next time you guys have a chance. I know Alex, CJ, and Ethan definitely wanted to do their own show together or just kind of like make sure all three of them were together. I will definitely have another Dynamic Duos podcast where I'm inviting all best friends, maybe you and your wife or you and your child, whoever that you're really cool with to kind of come in and kind of show that relationship. I love to kind of showcase that. So you can come on and I'm going to ask you about this nutria, Ethan. Would you eat it? Because if you're talking about don't be hating, I mean, that looks kind of scary, bro. I don't know. But
That's the
probably
Louisiana
made it.
equivalent to a raccoon or a possum. I mean,
He
have you
probably
eaten
knows it's in
either?
that stomach.
it's a rodent. It's a freaking rodent.
But have you eaten it?
No.
Have you eaten any
I live right off
raccoons or-
Galveston Bay in Texas, and I don't even eat anything out of our water. Like, you remember, what was it, about a couple weeks ago, Charles Barkley was hating on Galveston, talking about sending the Pelicans down to Galveston. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Like, it was big down here. Charles Barkley says something about Galveston. Everybody was hating on. I'm like, but he's right. Galveston Bay is nasty.
So, eating something out of Galveston Bay or eating this nutrient? Which one are you doing? You gonna catch fish out of that bay, or you gonna eat that? Which one are you doing?
Honestly, knowing what I know, probably the nutria.
Good choice.
Knowing what I know, probably the nutria.
Because all they're eating, I mean, it's not like it's a city rat, where they're eating a whole host of other things. They're in the swamp, so whatever's in the swamp, that's what they're eating. So leaves, bugs, it might not be as bad. And it looks like that was barbecued. So, put some little Sweet Baby Rays on it and it might be good.
There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you
can
so
eat anything
much.
with Sweet Baby Rays.
Hey, Sweet Baby Rays, sweet and spicy, bro. Delicious.
Southern ketchup.
Hey, for real. Eat that on everything. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley.
Anytime, love. And everybody, that was it. I really hope that you enjoyed the show. Hopefully my voice will be back to normal next week. So I can, be as lively as I normally would be. A special message to Canton and to Florida players and owners and everybody. Good luck tonight. Pregame show starts at 5:30 Eastern. So I'm hoping to see everybody there at YouTube's SFL YouTube's. Oh my gosh, Simulation Football League's YouTube page. Jeez, it took forever to get that out. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you got a chance to get an inside look at the SFLM and the great people that are a part of that. We're all a part of the same melting pot, people. So let's just make it work, all right? If you want to put your comments and goodbyes in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it as I'm playing the last song. But I would love for you guys to stay safe, treat each other well. For all my guests, Striker out. Y'all have a good one. Whew, my throat.
I know that you tell me what you want after this club. You know you're nasty. Don't ride at my house and call a taxi. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. I'm picky with my women, I'm deciding. Call me to your crib and I'm sliding. First things first, let me get that introduction. We on the long road to sell. You was so in love, you weren't gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, cause I had no idea. I feel like I did too much. I feel like I did too much. Let's get all y'all. Yeah, I need all y'all. I feel like I did too much. I feel like I did too much. Yeah, let's party y'all. Yeah, I need all y'all. Shawty, come here and take your place. Couldn't keep my love, you too excited. You want a paper plate, I'm the one. Wonder why your girl always smiles.